Beauty and the Beast was an animated fantasy film, and there was colors depending on what kind of scene it is. So if it was like a dark and scary scene, it would be like grayish black, and if it was a happy and joyful scene, it would be like all the bright colors that will bring joy to you. My thoughts about the scene is that it was really funny, and it's mainly based on fantasy, and it's and my favorite bit is when Hogwarts was saying, "All is well, master. We can now go back to normal." When he said, I let go of Beauty, and then he was like, "Oh yes, you let go Beauty. You let go Beauty!" It was super funny, and I recommend it to people over 4 because there's a bit of violence, and sometimes they'll say stuff, but they'll not say it that clear, so not a lot of people can understand that. And the moral of the story was to be kind to anyone, no matter what they look like or who they are.
I thought of Beauty and the Beast. It was good, and it was a little sad when when her dad was kind of dying, and he got put into this car thing. My favorite part was when the Beast and Belle were basically so the Beast, I think, was dead, and then he turned back alive, and then they kissed. I recommend it because it's a good film, and to who I think it's people who maybe action or something like that. And then why? Because I think it's fun.
What I thought about Beauty and the Beast is it's a good film, and I watched it first when I was very young, and then I stopped watching it as I got a bit older, so I thought it was good to watch it again. My favorite part was when the Beast had Belle's dad captured up in the prison, and I liked it how Belle had enough courage to help her, give her dad a helping hand and replace him. I recommend it to people who like fantasy, and the age, I think it's okay for you, so I think anyone could watch it. And I think people might like it because the way I did.
What I thought about Beauty and the Beast was it was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. My favorite part was when the Beast grabbed Gaston by the neck. And I recommend my best friend to watch it.
What I thought of Beauty and the Beast was, at some parts it was sad, some parts it was happy, and then so it had lots of mixed emotions throughout the movie. And my favorite part was, I don't know, really know. I think my favorite part was when we finally got to see Belle in her iconic yellow dress, and I would recommend it to people who maybe like a bit of romance, just a little bit, and some fantasy.
So what I thought about it was I was really
like it was actually like a good movie sort of thing. And what my favorite part is when like the beast turned into the beautiful prince sort of thing, and I also liked it because like how the beast sort of being nice to Belle, and I recommend it like for like people that are like any sort of age, and I like so why I think about that was because like I feel like it looks like a you sort of thing, so yeah.
So Beauty and the Beast was a animation musical, and it's been some time that I've actually seen a musical, so I was actually quite happy that I seen a musical, because usually they just sing out of nowhere, so you never know when they'll sing. So this would be a bit of violence because Gaston wants to kill the beast, so it's a bit of violence and romance and adventure and fantasy. My favorite part of the movie was when Cogsworth was fighting with the Candleman, and then and I would recommend the movie for people who are okay with a bit of violence and likes romance and loves fairy tales mainly. So
My thoughts about this movie is that it's a very classic movie, and of course, since I'm quite old, I haven't watched it in a while, so I feel like it's really good to like have that like refresh, and it made me realize how much of a good film it is. My favorite part is probably when all the objects are alive in the castle. They like attack the villagers, and the villagers attack them, and they all save each other and care for each other. I recommend it to people maybe age 3 to maybe like no, actually 2 to 2 plus basically, because like you can't be too old to watch Beauty and the Beast. Also about the colors. They're quite vibrant colors because it's quite a happy story, but in more of the gory scenes, they're more like grays and blacks. So like in the happy scenes, they're like pinks and yellows and blues. Yeah, thank you.
Beauty and the Beast was a really good movie. It's really good because I used to watch it like all the time. It used to be my favorite movie, but I haven't actually watched it in a while. And my favorite part was probably like after the Beast like became human, when they were like dancing and they kissed, because it was, I really liked that scene because it was like nice, and I recommend it to like a lot, like maybe from like say 2ish to like any age, because you know everybody can enjoy a good movie. But I think because like some of the scenes are a bit scary for younger kids, but not like scary like oh my god, but like just a bit like that could be scary for some kids. But that's what I thought of Beauty and the Beast.
I think Beauty and the Beast is a very gruesome story, and I really like it because it's a lot about how you can't be too mean, and how everything you have to be kind to one another. My favourite part of the story is probably the fighting scene between Gaston and the Beast, and I would recommend it to kids under the age over the age of 4 because they might not understand what the movie's about. I really like it and recommend it because the story teaches a lot, and the moral of it is you have to show kindness to everyone, and no matter who you are, you can always find someone that you like.
What I thought of Beauty and the Beast is because it was really good because there were like happy bits, sad bits, and funny bits. My favourite part was probably when everything went back to normal at the end because I feel like it was really nice. And I recommend it for ages 5 and up just because there's a little bit of violence in it.
What I saw about it for my favorite part when I would say when Belle and the Beast were dancing around in the ballroom, and I recommend it for anybody who likes animation and who likes romantic. But the colors were always like sometimes turned dark and some turns happy colors. And the moral of the story, I would say, is always be kind and respectful to everyone